Hello and happy Saturday, collective. It occurred to me that after I was done editing and uploading the video for the affirmations and your daily inspiration, that I had forgotten to add the angel cards to it. So I figured I'd do a little separate one just to add that in because I know some people really like to hear that, like to see what messages come in from the angels. Um, and just to make it a little bit of an added bonus, I have a book that I will flip a page to as well, maybe one or two, to get a few extra numbers. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to tap into the angels. Give me one moment. I call upon the archangels and the angels, and I ask to be connected to and tap into the energy of the guardian angels of the collective, the spirit. Thank you. All right. So, angels, what are the most relevant messages that the collective needs to hear from you today? Please and thank you. What messages does the collective need most? Okay. There's one. What messages does the collective need to hear today on Saturday, January 11th? Tapping into Saturday, January 11th energy. What messages does the collective need to hear today that you would like to provide to them? There's one. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Anything else? Okay, that's it. All right. So the first card that we got was abundance. 888 is the angel number. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. These are such beautiful cards. Pardon me. The second card we got was refocus, angel number 666. To find balance between your material and spiritual aspects of life, stop putting too much emphasis on material things. Okay, and the third card that we have is expansion, and angel number 333. Trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. So I don't know about you, but personally, I've been expanding my channel to allow for the growth and refocus of other aspects of my own energy. Um, because yes, while I love teaching, I also love to tap into my spiritual gifts and abilities. And so I am growing this aspect of self once more to get reunited with my gifts and to get comfortable in showing up in front of a camera to do these things. I did do a channeling and it felt really uncomfortable to be in front of a camera doing it in the past. Any kind of channeled messages and channeling that I've done has been, by myself. I used to record them. So I would have a recorder on my chest and then just go into a channeling session, which would be more like a meditative session where I would get a lot of very detailed information. So much so that my clients were like, whoa, That's a lot, and they would have to read it over, a while so that it could all register because there would be so much detail coming in. And so now I'm seeking to expand in doing it a little bit differently in my own life, and just see how that goes, refocusing my energy so that for me, um, this adds to my creativity and my joy because I find, because I have my brain operates differently than other people's, I find that I get bored easily. And so if I'm just on one stream of consciousness and always dedicating my time to that, then sometimes I can get bored and I need different outlets to go in between so that my creative flow continues because that's just the way that my mind operates. I like to have a lot of different things going on so that I am always in that creative flow and that energy. So for me, personally, this makes a lot of sense. For you, it may be career wise, it may be family wise, it may be even spiritually or emotionally, refocusing and expanding on what current knowledge you have and where you can learn more and how you can expand your own being in your own way. So it looks like whatever decision you're going to make with regards to that, though, so long as you refocus your energy onto that. Sometimes that means we need to pull away from one project in order to refocus all of our energy into a new stream of consciousness or way of being. And it looks like that will be abundant for you. So, a good idea. So, if you've been considering making some changes, you've been considering maybe even changing your job or direction in life, then uh, that would be a great idea. And these do tie into the reading that I did for today's collective as well. So, I have this book that I'm going to just randomly stop on a page. So I'm just going to close my eyes. Okay. Oh, funny. Lots of sixes today. Refocus with sixes. And I landed on angel number 6. So, as physical beings, we focus on what we can see, touch, hear, taste, and smell. Because of the society we live in, much of that is material possessions, like having nice houses, fancy cars, the latest gadgets, and other things you can buy. Having new shiny things definitely can perk anybody up. It's nice to have an abundance of stuff around us, so we work hard to be able to buy more and more. However, it's best not to get too caught up in physical trinkets. They can get stolen, lost, or destroyed, and you will have nothing to show for it. When you see 6, it could be a sign your angels want you to slow down and put your attention on what matters. And we did get the slow down card in that reading that we just did as well. So that makes a lot of sense. The number 6 resonates with some of our deepest emotions. When seen, it can be a reminder to follow our hearts and evaluate the true treasures of life. For example, helping others in your personal circle or even beyond can be a wonderful a wonderful calibration away from egotistical self into a more empathetic person. Perhaps you have some skills that are unique to you that someone else needs. Seeing 6 might mean your angels are encouraging you to help someone in the way only you can. And actually, speaking of that, following your own hearts and your own deepest emotions, um, this correlates with that reading as well, where we were talking about getting on your own path and deciding what's right for you. And it may not be right for others, but you need to follow your own heart, your own direction, and your own intuition. And that family card did come up. So perhaps if If it is not to do with needing to break away from family dynamics and systems, maybe there is somebody in your family that needs or requires your help and or a person in your life whom you feel is family, such as a friend group, that does require your assistance and your help with the special talents and gifts that you do have available already to you. Maybe it's just empathy or to be a good ear, right? To listen. Some of our deepest emotions reside in our strongest bonds, family. Familial relationships make up who we are as people. We are strongly influenced by the most, pardon me, we are strongly influenced the most by those who raised us and who surrounded us in our formative years, even into adulthood. Family can mean different things to different people, but if you consider someone your family, it's because they have a strong bond with you. If the angels are sending you a six, it could mean that you need to stray from material obsession and come back to your roots and the people who love you unconditionally. These relationships are what life is made of. And if you don't want to abandon them, and you don't want to abandon them for the grind. So again, this can go one or two ways. It can go exactly this way, but if you're in a position where you don't have the same types of relationships with your family, then clearly, if it's not unconditional love, then it's asking you to go in a different direction, right? Finding your soul tribe, finding your soul family. And maybe that's what the opportunity to go out and meet people will help you do too. Go out and dance or community. Maybe you need to seek a community. If your community isn't loving and supportive or nurturing or unconditional with that love, then maybe you're needing to seek out community at this time or vice versa. If you have a community of people who love you, who support you, then maybe that's where you need to find solace, or perhaps somebody needs your comfort and care today. All right, I hope that helped. Um, Sorry I didn't get that added to the last message, but you still got it. So I love you all. Enjoy your Saturday and enjoy your community, however that looks to you. Take care. Bye.